We are the Morning Hustle.
Once again, it's the Morning Hustle with Lil Rel and Kyle Santillian, and we have an open door policy. Y'all know that. We got guests in the studio today, man. This is an amazing cast, amazing actors here to bring us their new project, Unexpected Christmas, and we're going to start ladies first. Ms. Reagan Gomez is here.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Ms. Dominique Perry is here.
Yeah.
Excited.
And he was just here not too long ago, man. Friend of the show, my guy, straight out of Chicago, Lil Rel's in the
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah, how y'all feeling?
Feeling good. Refreshed.
Y'all got this new project coming out, you know what I mean?
It's feeling a lot like Christmas.
Exactly. It's exciting to see this. I feel like Black Christmas movies have become a staple.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So how does it feel like for you guys to be contributing to what seems like a tradition now?
Yes.
It has to be a great feeling.
Oh, it feels so great. I love Christmas movies. I especially love Black Christmas movies.
Yes.
I especially love Christmas movies with me in them.
I know that's right.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, and then it's something that I feel like Christmas movies is something that will never go out of style.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like every single year, I did another Christmas film, and it's like every single year they're like, they playing it again, and we watching it again. It's like it's something, because it's so much joy and family. We get together, it's warm. It's just a really good feeling.
Yeah.
I can see that because, like, with an action movie, maybe that's something you watch once.
Yeah, but
you know,
Right.
but a Christmas movie, you can
becomes
always
part
throw
of
on.
the tradition.
we put
Right.
on, even though The Temptations ain't a Christmas movie, we put it on every Christmas
Yeah.
just to play in the background.
That's right.
If Mariah Carey could come out every year with the same Christmas album,
And it's like it's new.
Yeah.
y'all could come with a new Christmas movie
yeah.
every year.
What I'm
So
saying.
what would you say, besides this movie or a film that you've been in that's holiday, what would you say would be your all-time favorite holiday movie?
Well, for me, I love The Sound of Music. It's not technically a Christmas movie, but I've watched it every Christmas since I was younger.
I don't think I've ever seen that fully through.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I don't think I have either.
No.
The Sound of Music?
I don't think so.
I've
like
never
a
seen that.
It's like
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz. Like, it's one of those classics.
Maybe I
like
gotta
they,
go.
like full blown, like, hey, tonight NBC special. Like it was one of those
still.
things.
Wow,
Yeah.
still.
That's
I've never
interesting.
seen it.
Yeah.
Home
The
Alone
Sound of
is
Music?
good for me.
Oh, I like Home Alone.
Even the music, because and that's the reason why I love that we have a soundtrack for Unexpected
Yes,
Christmas.
it's
Because
out right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like, even with Home Alone, like when the music starts, it does something.
puts you
Yes,
in
it
the
does.
mood.
Everybody gather.
It's like a mystery. The music makes you think, oh, some shenanigans are happening.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
What about you, Ro? What's your favorite?
Christmas Story is one
That's
of my favorite
mine.
Yes.
movies. But It's a Wonderful Life is so good.
Oh, that's good.
It's a crazy. You never seen It's a Wonderful
I don't
Life?
think I've seen that one
I've
either,
never seen
yo. I don't
that
see
one.
that.
Okay.
I never seen that one.
You never seen It's a Wonderful Life?
I never seen that.
Seriously?
Never
Seriously.
seen it.
Watch it this year. Like, it's so interesting because, like, I've watched it, as a kid, but when I became an adult, it's so much better as a grown up. So it's like, oh yeah.
You know
It's a
another
Wonderful
one I
Life.
like, Scrooged with Bill
Yes.
Murray.
Bill
That's
Murray.
one of my favorites.
See, I like silly stuff. Like, I'll throw out there National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, now see, that's-
A wacky
Yeah.
Oh, he was amazing.
Yeah.
Every one of those
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life is a.
Oh, you're going back to that.
Well,
Rail said
That's it.
so.
I'm not even lying to y'all. Like, it's so interesting because I've watched it from so many different eyes. I watched it from, like, being a little kid.
Yeah.
I watched it from a person that does this. It's just such they did it so long ago for it to still, like, hold up like that. It's kind of crazy.
What's
man.
the one
check
with
it
Will
out.
Ferrell? Is that Elf?
Elf.
Oh, no,
Elf.
that
Elf
was
is
great.
great.
That's a great one.
Elf
for
is
sure.
really,
Y'all
really
had
good.
some
Sure.
great moments in the film, especially with the uncle. Was it Uncle?
Howie.
What was his last? What was
The
his
uncle
name?
in our movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. How we
Oh,
shout out to
my
Howie Bell.
gosh.
Yes, yes.
Y'all found out some kind of crazy things in the movie, right? So when it comes to, like, y'all family and holidays and traditions, have you ever found out anything crazy about your family? Maybe not this crazy, because he found out something wicked.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
The importance of family reunions.
I don't want to say too much because I want to make sure,
Give it
the
away.
people watch it. But any crazy moments during
Crazy.
Christmas that y'all might have found out? I feel like Rel has one because he's
No,
smiling.
I don't. That's kind of crazy because I think that's what this movie is. But, like, what would you find? Like, who would take Christmas to make that moment?
Unless it's like an accident. That
Yeah,
came right.
somebody
Yeah.
had a little bit too much to drink, and then the
Well, you know that's
argument-
really your daddy. Oh,
Oh,
Dang, why you say daddy.
My daddy dead.
My daddy was cool. Like he did the regular good dad stuff.
Now, if I didn't notice anything, you're funny. If I didn't notice anything from the film, I know that we now know that matching pajamas are toxic. Because in the beginning, we see you two in matching pajamas.
Yes, we do.
But it wasn't
Why
all
is that
sweet,
toxic?
right? It is, because it wasn't all sweet with the matching pajamas.
Well, I wanted it to be
Yes,
sweet.
that's why you got the pajamas.
I think it
Yeah.
was sweet still.
you
so.
do?
Yes.
In the moment.
Well, I think it was
That's
sweet,
funny.
but you
That's
know.
funny that it's toxic. That ain't toxic. It's
Well, it could be if it's
like,
one-sided and that
this movie
person-
starts a lot of conversations.
Yes,
Yes, it
That's
does.
interesting because I look
Yes,
at
it
things that Richard did, and I don't think it was his fault.
Richard
So
was a dick.
No, he wasn't.
No, that's
Oh, yeah.
don't get it. That's a nickname.
I know. I feel like I got to defend Richard. See, I can't wait. See, you coming to see the movie today. I want you to see and see. I want to have a conversation with you after you watch the movie.
I watched the
he was a
movie.
player,
I
though.
watched it now.
certain extent.
Thank you.
No, he wasn't.
To a certain extent.
No, not to any extent.
You wasn't.
I don't believe he was.
Well, can we look? It's giving the boy his mind right now. So who would be Brandy and
Well,
who would be Monica?
right.
That's interesting.
Well, I'm Brandy. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Brandy, and I'm Monica. I'll take it. Gunica. Yep, that's me.
That's funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Gunica.
But I say he was somewhat of a player because I know we're not giving too much away of the movie, but he has a conflict with these two women.
It's not a player, but without me
He
saying
was dealing with
anything,
these two women,
who he didn't know that they knew each other.
but he
Does
was
that have
still.
to- so
but-
you were dealing with these two
Now,
women?
this is what
It
been
was
an
during a
argument.
break.
No,
it wasn't.
That, ladies,
Look at the
like
main
for real,
character right
like
now,
no,
look
for
at-
real, women. Like, let me
whoa.
ask y'all something, ladies.
Look
for
at
real.
this.
You
Don't
mean
fight.
you mean to tell me you think most guys is only dating you?
If we're dating, he's
If
supposed
I'm
to be.
single, most you think it's. I remember I had a bit. I had a bit. I remember telling wifey this before we got married. I said, "Baby, if you think I'm a dope dude, you think I was just sitting around till you showed up." And so when I met you,
Yeah.
I had to get I needed a grace period to even get rid of.
But my thing is,
Never mind.
but my thing is,
No,
but
I
my
hear
thing
you.
is,
The fellas
I
get
hear
it.
you.
That's,
I
that's
hear
what I
you.
like about this
And
movie.
the only
It's a
reason I-
conversation piece. That's what it is.
But you know what? Richard was never open with that.
Never.
but first off, I didn't even know that Richard was single because I thought that we were.
See?
What
There
did
you go.
Richard say? Okay, I don't want to give too much away.
That's the hard part
Maybe
about
give me a
this.
little bit of the
That is.
beginning. Dominique, you're here. Let's talk about this.
Oh, there you go.
When your character asks Richard, "What are we?"
Which is the scariest question for a
Cool.
man.
He
Really?
answered honestly.
He did answer honestly.
We're having fun. That is the answer. For some reason, ladies, you don't hear the truth.
Well, the truth
That's
is,
a good point.
You don't hear the
Stop
truth.
giving me an illusion then.
and also,
Whoa.
but also the truth
Well, you
is,
participating.
but wait, the truth is I am dating multiple people and I'm having a great
See, that's
time.
Why
that's
didn't you
wrong.
say that?
Come on,
Why didn't you
fam.
say
No.
that?
Come on.
Come on,
So,
Richard.
now that you bring that up, though, I'm kind of back on your side because you asked the question and he got a direct answer.
No, he
You
didn't
know?
have a
No,
direct
he
answer.
said-
He
He
we're
said
having fun.
we're having fun because this thing about it. You talking about, especially if you dating a black one. They're educated. They're like overly intelligent.
So
But
then-
when it comes to dating
Okay,
and relationships,
Here we go.
Until-
now you
just
like
goes
get
out the
really
window.
specific because you
Matching
get-
pajamas
that's crazy
shows
to
that
me.
we're in a relationship.
No,
If
it
you
don't.
are dressed,
No, it don't.
you are two people dressing the same as a couple.
Well, then, never mind. Oh, I can't give it
Yo,
away.
we
Never mind.
this
So
is the
it's
hard
cool.
part. This is the hard part.
It's
Y'all
cool.
gotta go see
Okay,
Unexpected
so let's
Christmas.
move on from the storyline. So, like, have you ever had to choose between
I love
money
this
or
conversation.
family? Because I know y'all working in the industry, being actors, actresses. Has there ever been a time where you're like, okay, I have this great opportunity, but then there's also this family thing that I have to do?
Well, I mean, as a woman who I'm a wife and a mother, I've definitely had to turn down things because I didn't want to go out of state, especially when my kids were young. Like, I didn't want to go out of state. And luckily, I've been okay with making those decisions and making those choices. And it's coming back to me now. My kids is older. I'm like, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else?
No, I haven't. I haven't had to. I balance it pretty well with my daughter. Shout out to my baby Zen. I love her and my mom. I have a really good family dynamic to where they like, hey, go do you, and she knows mommy has to go to work. So it's like I didn't have to choose between the two. Not yet. I haven't had that option.
We see that in the film in such a major way, where it's like, okay, either I could follow my dream as this is my career, or I have to let my family down and put my family in a bad situation.
Well, for me, I've been lucky a couple things. Like some sets have been dad sets, right? When I did Free Guy, and this is what I love about Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy. Like everybody had their kids on set.
Wow.
And so that was and they knew I had my kids for the summer. And so when we were shooting the movie for the summer, they were with me in Boston when we was doing it. But it was a dad set.
Oh,
They had get everybody the headphones and they can watch everything. So it was
I love that.
And so it depends on what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I've had to make some tough decisions, miss some birthdays. So then I had to kind of be. But it's a part of it, and this is why I shout out, my kids' moms for understanding that. You know what I'm saying? But then also not to be like that. It's like if y'all enjoy this lifestyle,
I had to miss a couple things.
Yo, that's so. And I think once the kids get old enough to understand too, it makes it a little bit easier. I go through that a little bit being here and my family being in Chicago. And I literally one day I was just on a computer and I said, look, I was showing my son just a couple of dollars I was making on this particular trip. When I'm gone, this is what's happening, man. Just kind of building that understanding. Do you find your children?
It's only mostly when they little too. I mean, but as long as you have them a part of it in some type of way, either just letting them see what you do and things like that, it helps a lot. So I've always been able to bring my kids on set, but it's like now that they're teenagers though, they have their own life. So
They don't.
It's more like you begging them. Can I hang out with you?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, how about now though? We got to say congratulations on the marriage, right?
I heard that Elvis married you.
Yeah.
No. People always think eloped and think Vegas. I don't know why.
It's been a thing for the longest.
Yeah.
Not really. You could actually just go in front of a judge and just do it.
You can.
Yeah.
That's exactly
But
what
I
we
think
did.
so many movies make it
Yeah.
let's go get away and get married. And
People
then go
gotta
to
pick and
Vegas.
choose. They pick and choose what they believe in movies.
Yeah.
So that's how you
we
just
did it.
to the
We
judge?
went to I was doing my comedy festival in Chicago, and she called me because I wanted to do this anyway for a while, and because we're still gonna do a beautiful big ceremony for her. But we've been so busy, you know what I'm saying? So it's just we haven't had, and it felt like God was waiting on us to do this. So she called me really, we can do it. And I was like, all right, and I had my team set everything up, and we drove to Van Nuys, put on our little outfits.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Judge, and and then you can get it where you don't have to have witnesses there and stuff. So
Really?
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we already talked about your proposal. Your proposal was so big that I think you can just go to the courthouse, because how you going to talk Beyonce?
No, the wedding celebration is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
But it was just honestly for real. I think some people don't look at it like that. I think if I could be honest, I think some people overthink with these weddings, right? And I think it puts strife in a lot of these relationships because they doing stuff they ain't never did before together yet. Number one, y'all planning this wedding and spending all this bread, and y'all haven't even figured out y'all system yet for real. And so then that's why it's usually strife in that.
Yeah.
I love Danella, and I was just ready for us to just hold. We've been holding it down. Like, this is who I want to be with, and since we've been married, it feels different now in a great way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love, and it's both our second time around. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's on period.
So that's the key. Your second marriage is the one that works.
hopefully,
He like it better.
this is it for me. You know, if she gonna have to leave. I ain't going nowhere.
You so funny.
I'm
So we're
serious.
talking about unexpected Christmas, okay? So what's
funny.
something unexpected that happened on set? I know there's a lot of y'all that are funny, a lot of y'all that have a lot of personality. Was there anything that happened on set that stands out that maybe you couldn't get through a line? Oh, you're laughing now.
No. It was something that Miss Anna did, but it's so, I don't want to put her out there.
Oh, is it embarrassing a little bit?
But I couldn't get through the line.
Oh.
Every take, and it was our dinner scene. It was when we had lunch.
Yes.
It was our lunch. And when I was, y'all's situation, and when it was something about LGBT, whatever, and it was like,
Oh, that was a funny
I remember that scene.
Yeah.
oh yeah, because that is out. So
Yeah.
I'm able to say it, and I was like, I mean, I'm not, but if I was, but the look on her face as a old school mother, she said, But that looked so like my mother when it came to that, when it came to like sexuality, things like that.
Yeah.
And I know she was just joking, but I could not get through her face. Like every single time we did it, I was like, I can't look over there.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say what I thought was unexpected, and Rel maybe knows what I'm about to say, but we filmed this movie November last year, and we all remember what happened November last year. And I remember the day before Election Day, everybody on set was just so happy. And then the day after Election Day, I came to set, and I've been just in tears the whole drive.
She was.
The whole drive. And I got to set, and it was me and like the first AD and hair and makeup, and it was just 6 black women. And I walked in, and I made eye contact with everybody and just burst into tears. And we all had a moment. That was very unexpected. But also, I was so happy to be in that space and be working with those women and be working on this incredible Black Christmas film surrounded by love. And we all kind of felt the same way, but we had a job to do, and we got it done. So that was very unexpected in a bad way, but also in a very good way.
Right.
You know what made that beautiful too? I mean, me and you end up having some great conversations and great
we was
dialogue
talking.
because we had to.
Yeah.
You know, it's always interesting with like as performers, people expect you not to be human sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what I loved about that moment was, like you said, it just felt different this time. Yeah. Like when I was doing Vacation Friends, the first one, I remember when they I forgot which verdict came out, and it was right after quarantine, and I just couldn't function. I was just, these cops were found not guilty, and I was just like, Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
And I was just toe up, and I was honest with Disney. I'm like, I'm not. If I'm speaking for every black person here, we can't work today. And it was tough. And I want to applaud Todd Gardner and our director for giving me that, because it was a big deal. You losing millions of dollars that day not shooting, but I didn't feel like being funny.
Yeah.
Right.
I was so heartbroken. And what I love about Yvonne Orji to this day, she came to my trailer, and I was like trying to be like, because I was standing up for everybody on the set, so I was trying to be poised and like, we need some time, And Yvonne came to my trailer and just gave me a hug, and I just broke down.
Oh, man.
So how do you feel now? Here we are a year later from that election day.
Yeah.
And then your home city of Chicago, you're seeing everything with the patrols, with the ICE, with the Border Patrol. You know what I mean? Just the other day, because it's not too far from where I'm at, I drove past the ICE facility, saw people out there protesting this and that, and you see what's happening. And obviously you feel deeply about it. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, one of the things, I'm proud of our mayor in Chicago, Brandon Johnson. He's standing on business on that. You know what I mean? And it was funny because there was a lot of people complaining about him at one time, but I think because of everything that's happening now, they're like, oh, this is, because they thought he was just only focused on black people or whatever. But man, he was doing things to build our community up. And, my family's out there, you know what I'm saying? As far as, like, they're, like, hardcore people in the community. They do so many things. My cousin, Marshall Hatch, who actually made the Time 100 list.
Okay.
And Reverend Sharpton nominated him. And it's been a big deal in Chicago, him making this. But it's because of what he's doing in the community. We standing on business out there. And I think that's what you don't see most of because, Donald Trump doesn't want that out there of people standing up and not being afraid. Nobody's afraid of ICE.
Right.
And honestly, not to be like, I'm not promoting anything, but, everybody that claim to be tough.
Yeah.
Stand up now, fam.
Right.
Because these dudes, they don't feel like they're not, to me, it seems so lawless.
Right.
It doesn't look legit.
Right. It doesn't seem legit at all.
So it's like, what are we scared of?
Yeah, for sure.
Grab that man by his vest. Tell him to get off that.
Okay, you don't get nobody into nothing now. Okay.
I'll leave it alone. Yeah.
I feel you.
Now, Reagan, I want to talk to you a little bit about like your past.
Yeah.
Parenthood was one of my favorite all-time shows.
Yes, it was.
And this is when I say it wasn't many black sitcoms on television. You was a part of history,
thank you.
Do you still talk to anybody from the cast? Robert Townsend is like my ultimate
Chicago's
favorite.
own Robert
Yes.
Townsend, that's right. Yes, I still talk to everybody. I see Robert because he's still outside. He's on the Bear. He's directing and stuff. And we lost Suzanne Douglas, who's the matriarch of our family.
She's from where I grew up in Jersey.
Yeah. We lost her a few years
Sorry
ago.
about
And
that.
after that, thank you so much. After that, we all got on a Zoom. Robert, myself, and all the kids who are all grown now. So it was good to touch base with everybody and see how everybody's doing. But I keep in contact. All the kids, we all keep in contact.
Yeah,
So
I
it's been
still
really
want a
nice.
reunion. That's the show we never got a
Exactly
reunion
right.
Yeah,
for.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
And your hair is kind of giving Zaria.
I
a
mean,
little bit.
Zaria.
It's
Okay.
giving Zaria.
Everybody wanted to be Zaria.
So
I mean,
cute.
everybody had a like. It's funny because you. I don't know if I said this to you, but it's like you're like a part of that crush.
Yeah, the,
Oh,
the 90s
yeah.
crushes,
Crushes.
2000s.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Like,
hear that a
legit,
lot,
like
yeah.
you and just.
Tatiana.
Man,
Yeah.
Yes.
You was in that No Better Love video too.
yeah.
How did they get you in that?
Whatever you like.
Yes, sure was. You sure was.
Yes,
How did they even approach you to do those?
They just reached out to my agent,
Yeah.
and like he said, like Zaria was one of those girls that like everybody thought was so fly and
Yes.
so cool, like. And those guys, the rappers, they agreed. And
that girl, okay?
They've been agreeing.
Yeah, and I'm talking about covered up, everything
Yeah,
just fine.
It's just in the faces.
And you look the damn. She really looks the damn same.
Yeah,
It's
you
the, I
really
was
do.
just gonna
You
say,
really
it
do,
always
yeah.
looks the same.
Oh, you know, black don't crack.
Oh,
I know
no.
that's right. And Dominique, you know we got to talk to you about Rap-ish.
Oh yes,
Oh
rap-ish.
man, so it's not coming back because we was hearing things online saying maybe she would take it to a different network. Issa Rae would try to figure something else out. No.
Never heard of that.
Ah.
Never heard of that. So far, that's a chapter that has ended. But it was a great opportunity,
Yes, it
and it was a
was.
really good show. And I hate that I don't know like the logistics of why. I know Issa talked to me about it, but I definitely know that it was the story was getting so good, and I feel like a third season really would have captivated a lot of more audience, and it was really popular.
Yeah.
Super,
That's a good
super
show.
good. The storylines were good. I don't know. It was just awesome.
But we
I
could
just
see
don't know
y'all-
how it works. I don't know how the business works. When
We
it comes
could
to
see
that.
y'all working together sometime soon, you and
you go.
Issa
Oh, I
Rae,
would
right?
love that.
Oh,
I would
Issa-
love that.
Issa loves Dominique. so-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And I was doing DR from Detroit, and I was just telling
Yes,
them
love that show,
Yeah,
too.
and she was saying like, "Congrats on the second season," and just know when I call you, I'm like, "Oh, just know I'm
That's
ready."
up.
Because we were
Yeah.
talking behind the
Right.
scenes, and we was thinking that like sometimes when you look at some of the actors, you're like, oh well, if you do a Tyler Perry film, you could only be in Tyler Perry films. You can't work in the Issa Rae film, so it doesn't work like that. It's just a
No.
loyalty thing, maybe on
I
certain
don't think
people.
it's any of that. I think it's people just whatever's being approaching them with the work.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that. It's just consistently working. Unfortunately, if you bring up like people that's mostly in Tyler Perry movies, that's somebody else not casting them. They're boxing them in.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not calling them.
yeah. And Issa just does good work. So I'm
Yeah.
like, whenever she wants to call, I'm like, I'm there.
Yeah.
Dominique, let me ask you this. We had a quick moment before we started the interview today. We were just talking about anxiety.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I thought it was important to bring back for people watching the interview. Because I think that a lot of times people will believe that if you're doing things like film or performing or music or whatever, that you're always outgoing. And a lot of times, when you're in your personal space, you can kind of be quiet, reserved, and
Yeah.
have anxiety. And then when it's time to perform, you still have to perform.
Yeah,
Can you speak about how
absolutely.
you just kind of make that transition, being naturally to yourself and then having to come out when it's time?
I try to. I'm perspiring right now, actually, as we speak.
This makes you nervous.
Yeah, it's just, but that's just something that Dominique works on. But I notice a lot of us that are in this entertainment industry, we do suffer from a lot of anxiety and nervousness because we have the world looking at us,
Right.
judging us, everything that we say, everything that we do. So it's like we have this thing on, I know me trying to be perfect, but we're not. So it's like when you're trying to do something that you're just simply not, it creates like this mental space.
Yeah.
So I just try to be like, okay, Dominique, you're doing good. You're doing fine. And then it's like when I see the outcome, I'm like, I was tripping for nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks I did. I don't even watch playback of myself. I haven't
don't
even
either.
saw the
I
film.
don't either. I don't
Yeah.
watch my own stuff. I still don't.
Yeah.
I don't watch my
Is
own
that
stuff.
cringy when you have
Oh,
to watch
Me,
it?
I'm like, my
Yeah.
voice is annoying. I'd be like,
Yes. Oh my God. I do this. I'll be like, wow, I should have smiled. What am I doing? So now I already told Trell, I said, so when the premiere is going on, I'm going to take all the pictures, kiss all the babies. and I'm gonna be at the bar for about an hour 30.
You know what? I might be there with you.
Yes,
I might be there
and we
with
won't
you.
even be
You
drinking.
better watch this movie.
And then you go
ain't
back
seen
in
this
for the
movie
Q&A.
I'm there to support my people. More, I like to watch myself when I'm kind of in the comfort of my own home, when I'm not anxiety driven, and I can really enjoy the body of work that we do.
Yeah, I just think it's so important because I think I feel like I'm somebody that is naturally an introvert. So like when I go back and let's say like I'm talking to high school friends and stuff, nobody would think I do this for a living. Like him, he barely spoke to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that's why it's kind of
Well, it's interesting. I was that for a long time, even maybe almost until recently. But like, I feel like I've had the best interviews, the best everything lately because I don't sit in it. Like, when you own who you is,
Right.
I'm not trying to put on for nobody. I'm not trying to be something like, because it was times I did. I was like, okay, am I saying the right thing?
Right.
I don't care anymore. Right.
Yeah.
But is it also different for you now that because you're the executive producer on the film? Do you look at it from a producer side of things
No,
too?
it's even just interviews. Like none of the anxiety has went away, which is why like it was easy for
that's
me when I
amazing.
stopped drinking.
Awesome.
I'm like, teach it to me too.
Exactly.
I'm saying on the real talk side, more than anything, once you get extremely comfortable with who you are, that means like you got to dive into the BS you don't like every single day, like for real. And I think a lot of times, you know, especially as performers, you kind of want to be like, okay, this is what I want the world to see about me. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? And so like, you know, even the only time I get, you know, the movie I just directed, I watch it with a different lens because it's stuff I want to make better. That's it now.
Yeah.
It's not even like because I actually enjoy watching myself get in character and perform. And I enjoy watching everybody do their thing. But but when it's funny because I'm proud of myself because I've graduated from, I had moments. I remember the first time I did one of my stand-up shows and I did a screening in Chicago. The hotel was back there like laughing like some weirdo. Because I was nervous watching people watch me in front of me.
Right.
But that's gone now because it's like I did it. It is what it is, man.
That's what's up.
Just throw it out there.
Well, you all did great work with this film. We want
Thank you.
everybody to
Amazing.
check it
I
out.
love it.
Soundtrack is out right now too.
Please get the
Okay.
soundtrack.
Don't you-